Hello. This is just going to be a standard review of The Tree of Life, which is it's a Terrence Malick film. I've wanted to see it for a while, and I finally got the opportunity to watch it today. And I had some requests to do the review, so hence me doing a review right now. Um, Basically, I don't know where to start with this thing because I had my hopes set really high, and I feel that I was a bit disappointed. Now I'm not sure if that's because I had my expectations set too high, which is a distinct possibility. Um, so if you're not familiar with the movie, essentially, well, me explaining it's not going to do much good because there isn't really a traditional narrative to speak of. Basically, the movie is um, it's kind of told from multiple perspectives in time, like throughout the creation of the universe. Basically, it starts off sort of like 2001: A Space Odyssey. It starts off sort of with the formation of the universe, and it looks like something like the Big Bang, which goes into the creation of the Earth and the manifestation of life, the evolution of life, up until up until the present. Well, not the present period, but a period of around like sometime in the 1950s, which focuses on Brad Pitt's family, who's sort of this stern father figure, um, with three kids, three boys, and a wife. And essentially, the movie focuses pretty much on this one family within the context of the uh, the timeline of the entire existence of the universe or something like that. It sounds very odd when I put it like that, but I don't really know how else to articulate, I guess, the plot or the lack thereof. um, I guess in terms of my feelings about the movie, I was it. Firstly, it seems the movie seems to really have a polarizing effect, which kind of creates like a bifurcation, I guess, of viewers. You've got the one section who really seems to like it, and then the other group who tends to despise the movie and they laugh at it, and they think it's this huge sort of pretentious nonsense. But I sort of fall, I guess, in the middle of those two groups. I didn't love the movie, but at the same time, I felt like there was some substance there, and there were some redeeming factors, which definitely makes the movie worth seeing. For instance, and this is pretty much something that all reviewers can seem to agree on, is that the movie is visually amazing, pretty much in every way imaginable. The way in which lighting is used, the way um, different things are filmed throughout basically the entire running time are I mean it's just really admirable. Like the camera is always floating all over the place, it's panning everywhere, it's just capturing all these different things in these really unique ways, which is um, it's kind of got this graceful feeling, which I suppose Malick is sort of known for if you've seen his other movies. So again, visually, the movie is an A plus if you can add more pluses onto the A. It's certainly the redeeming factor, or provides redeeming value with the movie. Now, in terms of it working on a substantive level, I'm a little bit mixed there. My feelings are a bit mixed on it. Um, I feel like the movie has a lot of things to say, but it says them very ambiguously and very vaguely, I think, and it's left open for interpretation. And I have my own interpretation. I don't really want to get into it because it's probably something that would serve better as like a writing topic as opposed to something just randomly babbling about. So and at times I did feel that certain things just didn't fit. Like there was this scene where it's going through the different evolution it's going through the evolution of life, and then it focuses on these like CGI dinosaurs, and it just seemed really out of place. Some of the stuff did come off as a little pretentious with the use of like operatic music and voiceovers, saying kind of these existential things, and that did get a little bit frustrating at times, I have to admit. Um, so a little bit, probably a little bit too much pretentiousness. I think that some stuff was really overstated, like it was too much in your face, and it lacked sort of some subtlety, which I didn't really like. I kind of prefer, I suppose, sometimes my films to be more subtle in terms of what they're trying to say, I guess. So overall, I would probably give the movie like 3.5 stars. Most of that would come from the visual aspect of the movie, which, again, in my opinion, makes the movie worth watching. Um, yeah, 3.5. I don't really have much else to say. Well, I do have more to say about it, but in terms of actually saying stuff on the review, I don't want to go on for forever. So if you like if you like visual films, then check it out. If not, and you lack patience, I suppose, with movies, don't watch it. A lot of people walked out. Well, some people walked out of the screening that I went to, and that tends to be pretty commonplace. So you've been warned, I suppose.